There is a moment, a quiet, almost invisible moment, when everything around you silently shifts. People who once walked past you start noticing you. People who once took you for granted start respecting you. People who once ignored your words start listening carefully. And the only thing that changed was you. You stopped being too nice. Most of us grew up hearing the same thing. Be kind, be helpful, be agreeable. Say yes, smile, make everyone comfortable. Never rock the boat, never cause conflict. And so we listened. We said yes when our hearts said no. We laughed when we wanted to cry. We stayed when we should have walked away. We gave our time, our energy, our attention to people who never once asked how we were doing. And we called it kindness. But here is the truth. Nobody ever told you. What you called kindness was not kindness at all. It was fear. Fear of being disliked, fear of losing people, fear of conflict, fear of being seen as difficult. And the painful part is that people feel that fear. They may not say it out loud, they may not even realize it consciously, but somewhere deep inside, their mind registers something. This person always says yes. This person is always available. This person will never walk away. This person does not value their own time. And when someone does not value themselves, why would anyone else value them? This is not cruelty. This is not unfair. This is simply human psychology. We are wired to respect what is rare. We value what has limits. We are drawn to those who know exactly who they are. Now, think about the people you admire most in your life. The ones you look at and think, I want to be like that. Do they say yes to everything? No. They choose carefully. They protect their time. They say no without guilt. They set limits without apology. And that quiet confidence, that calm self-assurance creates something powerful. It creates respect. Because when someone does not desperately need your approval, you suddenly want to give it to them. That is the moment everything shifts. When you stop chasing, people start coming. When you stop over-explaining, people start listening. When you stop being available for everyone, the right people start truly valuing your presence. You were never meant to be everything to everyone. You were never meant to shrink yourself to fit into spaces that were never built for you. Your boundaries are not walls. They are not coldness. They are not selfishness. They are simply a reflection of your self-worth. And the world responds to self-worth with respect every single time. So today, make one small decision. Stop apologizing for who you are. Stop explaining your choices. Stop shrinking just to make others comfortable. Because the moment you choose yourself, the world will choose you too. That is where growth begins. And that is where your journey starts. This is Modern Mind Pro, and your mind deserves better. Have you ever noticed that the kindest people are often the most taken for granted? The ones who always show up, the ones who always say yes, the ones who put everyone else first before they even think about themselves. You probably know someone like that. Or maybe you are that person. And somewhere deep inside, you have felt it. That quiet exhaustion, that hollow feeling after giving so much and receiving so little in return. You smiled when you were breaking inside. You stayed when every part of you wanted to leave. You helped even when no one ever helped you back. And you told yourself, this is just who I am. I am a good person. But here's what nobody ever told you. Being good and being too nice are not the same thing. Not even close. A good person has values. A good person has strength. A good person knows when to give and when to stop. But someone who is too nice, they give because they are afraid. Afraid that if they stop, people will leave. Afraid that if they say no, people will be angry. Afraid that if they set a boundary, they will be seen as selfish. And so they keep giving. They keep shrinking. They keep making themselves smaller so that everyone around them feels comfortable. But here's the painful truth. The more you shrink, the less people respect you. Not because people are cruel, not because the world is unfair, but because of something deeply wired inside every human being. We do not respect what is always available. We do not value what has no limits. Think about water. When water is everywhere, we waste it without thinking. But when water is scarce, we protect every single drop. You are the same. When you are always available, always agreeable, always saying yes, people stop seeing your value. They stop thinking twice before asking. They stop appreciating what you give because they know you will always give more. But the moment you stop, the moment you say, I cannot do this right now, the moment you say, this does not work for me, the moment you choose your own peace over someone else's comfort, something shifts. People pause. They look at you differently. They start to wonder, what changed? And without even realizing it, they begin to respect you. Because you did something most people never do. You chose yourself. Now I want you to understand something important. This is not about becoming cold. This is not about becoming distant or difficult. This is not about punishing the people around you. This is about something much simpler. It is about finally believing that you matter too. That your time matters, that your energy matters, that your feelings, your needs, your peace, all of it matters. Because here's what happens when you truly believe that. You stop over-explaining your decisions. You stop apologizing for your boundaries. You stop chasing people who were never really there for you. And in that silence, in that stillness, you discover something you lost a long time ago, your own self-respect. And the beautiful thing about self-respect is that the world mirrors it back to you. When you respect yourself, others have no choice but to respect you too. Not all of them. Some people will leave, and that's okay. Because the people who leave when you finally set boundaries were never really staying for you. They were staying for what you gave them. But the right people, the ones who truly see you, they will stay. They will respect you more. They will value your presence in a way they never did before. So today, I want to leave you with this. You do not have to earn love by exhausting yourself. You do not have to earn respect by sacrificing your peace. You do not have to be everything to everyone to be worthy of being loved. You already are. Start acting like it. This is Modern Mind Pro, where we don't just think differently, we live differently. And your mind deserves nothing less.